A lot of setup to get the first reset.
No! 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 No!
He's like reassuring his coaching staff he's not actually going to lock it in. He just wants to put fear in their hearts and then lock the Xayah. Which I think is pretty good in this comp against the Renekton Ahri.
Ooh. Kha'Zix.
That's not Wukong, so I guess I'm staying. I'm staying for the cast, Valdez.
Was
You're not
that
gonna have
sound
to
really
solo.
weird? I was just mimicking Lure. I thought that's like kind of similar to the pick that he was to the sound that he was making.
I mean, confidence is a
risky.
good thing, but sometimes know your limits.
Yeah.
Guwon's just gonna drop an ult.
Any R button pressers? As it seems like Bout is going to go down underneath the turret here. Nice little dive comes in after level 6. Guwon has taken a massive amount of damage. Nearly does go down as the knockup doesn't hit. Lure's still holding on to his Featherstorm, so he's just fine, but not the cleanest of dives we've ever seen.
That was just a really good reaction from Smash. Sees an opportunity there, knows that.
Wolf, what's your favorite GBA game of all time?
Fire Emblem. Just like the original one that was released as a...
Oh, look, he's dead. Trying to stop the Rift Herald. No, wait. There you go.
I think it was actually just a Game Boy. I don't think it was Game Boy Color exclusive, but I could be wrong.
Well, we got a little fight down here in the river. TP coming in. As the hook will miss. As now we're gonna smash that ultimate into this one. The Maokai and the Rumble kind of working out. The damage nicely layered as down will go the support, but the follow-up here from T1 is pretty massive. As Nice going in and getting so much value out of this Ahri actually in this game as in goes Smash. Does hit the Killer Instinct as now Charm is going to miss, so they do get out. But T1 a nice follow-up fight from them. The saplings can still give vision and check brush. They don't have to do damage, right? Yeah. It's still part of the kit. As we're trying to equalize here onto Dahl, who's just going to press a couple buttons and start to burn down the Rumble, who seems to be nearly dead. Rooster will have to flash this again. But as of right now, it's not really looking that great for HLE Esports. As he is dead, he doesn't have flash, so Rooster going to try to burn down Bout, but will not be successful. Very close, though. As meanwhile, we got a fight down here on the bottom side. Flash on in. Very easy pickup here for Nice. For some reason, it seems like they don't really understand this one as a quick Featherstorm just to try to survive. As Lure is going to get caught out. Elects not to flash.
People are suddenly like, oh, we have to play this, and I don't know how. And Guwon,
do they have the damage? Nice with the Spirit Rush. I think he gets away. This game is happening.
That Krug is trying to push
like
the bit to the base, but like, Riot told me.
Is that Nico? T1 are just going to take the Baron here.
They are.
23 minutes.
Let's see if we can see a big equalizer. I don't know if he was able to pick up that second item just yet. I think he's still on just the
turned
Embrace.
off the Baron. And is now going to turn onto the Rumble.
Okay.
So actually just no equalizer.
Yeah,
turns out.
But
as there is a Croc in the backline. The Xayah is pretty big, but unfortunately not as big as the entire enemy team. Lure's trying his best, but he will go down. As this will be a clean ace in favor of T1.
That's game.
And should be the end of the game.
Well, walking right in, no vision, Umberglaive oppressive. And what do we say? You're ahead. You can do a lot. You know what? With the Demonic Embrace and a Giant's Belt, I don't think he was really going to be doing a whole lot of damage if you hit an equalizer on all of the team anyways. That's going to be it. Your script didn't come true, Valdez.
Embriage says that
it's a 6-game.
We're wrong for preferring the blue draft as I don't know if we should even get into it. This Nexus is going to go down, I think. If they do auto this a little bit more. He is trying to get on top of the Kaisa here, but Smash is able to ult in. A couple more autos will do it. Wait, really? Wait, no way! The game is not over! Baby! That's Challengers, baby!
Yeah!
Because as you're kind of
alluding to,
there's probably just going to be one fight and the game is over. So this Baron is going to go down. This Bout goes in. The ult will be pressed from Guwon. Bout pretty tanky at this point, and HLE Esports not really finding an angle. T1 considering whether or not they want to fight here, as in goes the Kaisa. And in goes Nice as well. He is a little bit alone. The rest of the team trying to follow up from here, but Nice is probably dead. Yeah, flash on in as Nice equalizer right on top of Dahl, but over the wall goes Forest, does get the kill onto the Rumble as the flash on in, but that is Maokai. ice and not necessarily ready to go, but Dahl will be able to TP into this one. The wave clear here from HLE Esports is pretty pitiful, so they don't really have a chance. I mean, Dahl could even just stand there and it's good enough, so yeah, they're going to get 2 inhibitors, and with the Baron buff, it just makes it almost impossible for HLE Esports to clear out the waves.
There's no Nexus turrets, T1. Just reminding. I mean, they can't hear me, but I would like to.
Dahl is going to go down to his TA.
Everyone's so split. Like, where's the Kha'Zix? He's running away from the Jace.
Lur's in a little bit of a rough spot, but he still has the Featherstorm. In comes Nice, and now they're just going to press their buttons and roll their face on the keyboard. And they do get the job done at the end of the day. Rooster will be the last one to go down, but T1 will force a game number 3 into this best of 3. There it goes. Took a little bit to get over the line here, but, you know, T1 get there at the end of the day.
They were not behind at any moment. They, in fact, were... Like, the goal difference that you see there, it's like, oh, actually, technically, Wolf, like, they were behind until, like, 10 minutes. No, they were ahead, actually, the whole game. They had more presence in every lane. The Rumble, it didn't work out for HLE Esports. Unfortunately, Rooster does not seem to be super well-versed on the champion. I didn't actually check his Rumble stats during that game, which I probably should have, but it just felt like that's got to be a first-timer, right? It is. First time on Rumble this season. So, yeah, just maybe some more practice required. But maybe HLE, the whole idea was we're playing Loki, we're going Rumble Prio in this series, let's treat this like a scrim. It certainly feels like it.
It's Forest.
That's okay.
Wow, first time this season.
He's had a bit of a rougher one, and, you know, his Game 1 performance wasn't ideal on the Viego, but we were skeptical about the Kha'Zix, but, you know, I keep going back to, like, if ahead, it's very powerful. Yeah, I think this was a clean game from T1 where they definitely knew what the draft's win conditions were and how to play around it. And we don't always see that in challenges, especially at the win rate that T1 is at, let's say.